EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. It's going to be a wet one. Here we go from the second city. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look the hot.
They'll run. It's a rookie from Alabama. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Jackson now to return it. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right. Tony.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. Complete, Derrick Henry. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Seahawks.
All right.
They toss right side to Henry. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. So you wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. It's complete, play made by Cup. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Complete to Henry on the check down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Let go!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. John, well done there.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
19 tight. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
3. Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Trap 50. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Here's the snap on 4th. It's caught by Wilson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Okay, ready?
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47. He'll call his own number. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down.
65, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go Street. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It's on target to Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here. Here's Stroud now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, smash. Check, smash. Back to 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready, ready?
Throwing now, Milton. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
To throw, Milton. Trying for the touchdown. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Now it's Brown. Chased out to his right. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
7. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Milton to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Lightning 18.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Milton now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
13, 5 in. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Drawing up the design keeper. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, Chris. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 3. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Milton back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Where's the hot? 18. What's up? Why, Tony?
He's back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 8, trap 60, trap 60. Cuddy.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Shakes himself free. On the move, headed right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st down, now we're on. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and just 2 to go.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Take pass. Let's go.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
And it's Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, right?
Here's Milton. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Check, check, Riggs, Riggs. Ready?
In the red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
That throw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Go street. Mustang, 7, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It isn't moving up, they're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It is taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This is Henry on second. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. To the ground by Nick Emanwari. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Stroud completes it quick. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Hey, south.
Running Flores, here's Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. But those are the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now it's Stroud on a keeper. He's got it in the red zone. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Looking at throws. Stroud. Prize time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Go! Check! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Now a give left side. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Another carry for him. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal.
Hand off to the back. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
19 Tiger, 19 7 Dragon 60. Come like 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Jack Cougar 19. Warrior 70. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
They're going to pass it here. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll look to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
76 Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Get it. Come back. Hawk 7. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 6. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Let go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Shotgun now for Stroud. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Now to throw. Drop this one down for Henry. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready,
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that long, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.